Thank you very much, everyone, for attending. It's lovely to see you sold out tonight. Like I say, Pat, myself, we started working together not long ago, and it's been going well, so we've just continued that. I'll just explain about how I work. I don't know how many people seen me work before, because obviously some people haven't. I don't always know where I'm going. I just receive the information. If you please know that information, please put your hand up. I'd rather have 3 people, and then through the evidence, I narrow it down to 1. It's no good coming up in the intermission or the break and saying, oh, that was my dad, I was too scared. It does happen, unfortunately. I got home from an event about 3 weeks ago and someone messaged me, oh, I'm too scared to put my hand up. Can you ask what my dad wants now? It's gone, it's too late. But it's a shame because she was just too scared. But so like you say, we're all friends tonight. It's all loved ones on the telephone, from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. So that's how I work. So I'll let Pat. So.
Yeah, I hopefully go to the right person. Can't always go to the right person. And I like giving evidence of something you've done during the day or even a description of your home. So that gives them proof, gives you proof that they've been to your home, they know what's going on. That's how I work. Like I said, I have worked with John. Known you for how many years?
Too many. Long time. No, it's been a long time. I don't know. Yeah. Time goes so quick.
It does. And we actually trained in the same place, didn't we?
Yes.
So, yeah. So, right.
And we might also double link. We're just going to go with the flow. We might have separate links. So if Pat's with someone and I interrupt, if you can't take it, fine. I might have something else, but we'll just play it by. There we go. Yeah. Do you want to go?
Okay. So right, first I want to go is, I don't know why I need to go to you, my dear. Can I come to you? Yeah. Do you have London links? Yeah. Because I feel as if we've got London links, but I want to go towards your grandfather. Does that make sense? Yeah. Can you understand? He was a bit crotchety, a bit kind of.
I never met him.
You never met him, but there's somebody around you at the moment who's a bit moany, a bit kind of very opinionated. Yeah. It's not you. Sorry, it is definitely not you. I feel this is a gentleman by what he's telling me. Okay. But he's also telling me that the person who's kind of a bit moany, etc., needs to pull their socks up, needs to kind of start doing things to help you out. Because I'm being told whether you've got a hip problem or not. Does that make sense on this side?
Yes,
that's your right side. Okay. And he's making it very clear that you should rest more, but you are not. Okay. Can you understand missing out a holiday? Somebody said something about going on holiday and you didn't go.
Yeah.
Okay. Grandfather's on about that. That's not on. Okay. You need to stand your ground and say, you forgot that. I haven't forgotten. Okay. Can you understand family of 6 or the number 6?
I'm a 1-6.
1-6. Thank you very much. And also, I feel as if you haven't been to the dentist for a long time. He's just making it clear, but he's saying you should go. Okay. And he's also giving me hearing problems. Now, this is either you or somebody else around you.
My son.
Okay. And he's just talking to me and he said, well, do I have to say that? He's telling me that sometimes he deliberately doesn't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. And he's also telling me that there's a birthday coming up. It's supposed to be a get-together for a lot of people. Does that make sense? A wedding. Okay. A lot of people getting together. All right. So, I know it's a big occasion. Do you understand? Because he's telling me this is the first time for a long time a lot of people have got together. He's talking about when he went, there was a lady left behind, and he got very upset because he's giving me heart problems. He was very upset leaving her behind. Can you understand? About 3 years later, she followed him.
Yeah.
3 years he's given me. Okay. And I feel she moved from the family home in those 3 years to somewhere else. A care home. Okay. I feel she's with him now. She's always with him. They're holding hands together. So they're just letting you know. He's letting you know that everything is fine. Okay. Who has hiccups? He's giving me hiccups. So who gets hiccups?
My little granddaughter.
Okay. So he's talking about your smaller family. Okay. You understand 2? Is there 2 very close together? Grandchildren?
Yeah.
Okay. He is so proud of the whole family. All right. And he's given me a cupboard. No, I don't know whether this is you, but it's it's a cupboard that you would put something in, close it quick and run away. I don't know what you've got in there, but he's given me, I feel it's a linen cupboard because he's given me blankets and things like that. So I know it's like, quick, gone. And there's a suitcase in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It just shows that he has been around you.
Yeah.
He's taken his love and his understanding, and he's just telling you, no matter who somebody has a go at you recently, hold your head up high and take no notice. It's their problem. So thank you very much.
Yes, quickly, this grandmother, you must have known her.
Yeah.
You were quite close to her, do you understand that? Because she comes in around you, and I know she just wants to let you know. There must have been, I hope you don't mind me saying, but there must have been a comment recently, if it wasn't for my grandkids, you know, they're my world. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You understand saying that recently, in the last couple of weeks? Because she just lets me know she was with you, and she heard you say that to someone, and I know, like, I won't say what she's saying, but blow the rest of them. Do you understand that? If it weren't for them, you know, they keep me going. And I know very much she's just saying that. And the decision on the care home, I know that maybe, what you're trying to tell me, whether you were involved in it or you heard about it straight away, because you actually knew about it before it happened. Do you understand that? Because she makes reference there. But she knows now, with the spirit is perfect. She's saying to me, my mind at the time, I needed to go there. Happening. Did she leave the gas on or the electric stove?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
She put the chicken in the oven.
Yeah, left it on. That's fine by me, because she showed me I could see the flames going, and I know something's happened where I've just left it on. So she's just making reference here. I needed, for me, they done the right thing. It was for my own safety, because I just feel, you know, just the way she was at the end. But she's fine now. The spirit's perfect. Was she 87, please?
80 old, yeah.
Because I keep hearing that. I keep hearing 87 around about then. So she was 80. That's fine, because I just know I had a good innings. And because she just makes reference to that. But she comes in so much for you. Who's Michael as well, please?
Brother.
Living.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, that's fine, because she took... I dare to be psychic to know that you're not close to him. Because she's telling me you're not very close to your brother, Michael, but no. But that's fine, you understand your brother, Michael, because she just makes reference to them. And I just know there's been a parting of the waves. And, okay, I'll leave it at that. I know I can understand what she's saying, but it's life. Do you understand? Because sometimes it's just a matter of difference of opinion. And whatever you say, she showed me waves and they're just parting. So every time they try to come back together, they just come back in. Does that make sense? So I can understand what she's telling me. But again, she understands it all. She says it's a shame, obviously, from the spirit world, but obviously it's your decision. But she just comes in around you. And I know very much that she just wants to send all her love. Lots of healing there, like you say, for your lower leg and your back. And, okay, who had the big bruise come up? Or something sounded like a big mark come up, like a bruise, purple and...
My husband.
Right now? Recently, do you understand? Because she showed me, oh, it's strange, I see a lot of pictures. She showed me like a massive bruise and it's come right up and it's someone's school, that's got bigger than it should have done. Do you understand that? But again, she's just letting you know, little things, validation that she's around you there. But it will get better, she's saying. So I feel it's something that will, decrease in size. Again, we just take her love. She loves to chat, this lady. Do you understand that? She just loves to talk to me. I have to just rub it on. And before I go, do you know Ruby? Is that a name? Or because you keep saying, mention Ruby.
Yeah, Auntie.
Auntie Ruby. That's fine by me, because then I know Auntie Ruby is there. Gone back a long time in the spirit world. Do you understand? Because she keeps saying Ruby, and I didn't know if she meant like Jewel or the name, but just know Ruby's there. Well, they're all there, you know. But again, just take all their love and, just loves the grandkids and the pocket money. You understand that, don't you? You know what I mean? She's putting coins in her hands all the time, but I can understand that. But again, lots of love for the spirit world. I thank you for saying yes. Well done.
Oh, she's come over to me, so sorry.
Oh.
She would try and get everybody's attention. Do you understand? That's
Yeah.
why she's jumped over to me. I feel old age took her. Yeah. Okay, but she's complaining. She's a complainer. I mean, a very big complainer with every single thing that happened in her life. But she's also talking about, did you receive your ring?
No.
You should have had a ring. Do you understand what she means? Yeah. Okay, but she's complaining that you should speak up and say something.
Yeah, I always got it.
All right, so it was meant to go to you, and it was put in writing.
Oh.
So she wants you to look into it. All right. Did you notice a big cobweb somewhere today?
My shop.
Oh, right, okay. But was it in a corner?
Yeah.
Quite a big one in a corner. Okay. You do need to sort it out, because I know she's quite fussy about getting things clean. Sorry, but she would be there cleaning it out. Did you find a penny on the floor as well? Today?
I thought I was finding money on the floor.
Okay. It's her, sorry. It's her. But you know she's always around you, but lots and lots of love. Sorry, she's still going on.
Yes, I can't wait.
I'm going to get rid of her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We were saying about this the other night, for those that obviously come to demonstrations, it's so hard to... I've been to clairvoyant interviews myself, and some people do 25 minutes on one person, and the rest of the audience are just like falling asleep. You know, don't get me wrong, it's nice to get a message, but we try to sort of keep it like 10 minutes. I always try to anyway, but obviously spirit, they make all that effort to come in, and then we got to get rid of it. It's such a shame, but because I find once they start, I hear so much, and I'm like, I can't say that, or I will say that. And the reason I'm talking here, because okay to go? I'm aware of a sister vibration here. If it's not sister, it's a very close friend. I know this lady not to be more later than her 50s. Again, I know she was ill, and I know very much that she was ill, but she's telling me she passed more suddenly than what was expected, even though things were not good. I do feel I'm talking cancer here of the stomach area or something, but it's something about going up, I don't know, maybe growing quicker than it should have done, because it's like, I'm fine, and then she was not. Does that make sense to someone? I feel it could be a sister, but at the time it could be is it your sister? Would you understand her in her 50s, please?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be like late 50s, I want to be mid 50s, you understand that? And you obviously went to see her, because whoever I want was there by the bed again. I see pictures, you were chatting to her, do you understand? And can you understand that bit of communication where, oh, it's going to be fine, I'm going to be all right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden she's showing me, I don't know, this dark area. So was it cancer, please?
Yeah, it was.
And all of a sudden this dark area just comes out of nowhere. Would you understand that? I hope you don't mind me being... It's just the way she shows me it in my mind. So I don't always hear a clairaudient. I see a lot of pictures. Obviously, I've got to put those into words. But again, I just know that it took her. But, she's fine now. And you know that. And you often talk to her. Because she's saying to me, it's like when you're out all the time, it's like, what was she like? Even if you see... Have you... Yellow flowers? Do you understand? A real significance, whether you place them on a grave or you saw some recently. But when you see the yellow flowers, you think of me. Do you understand? That's fine, because she was with you recently when you saw these yellow flowers and you're like, I hope my sister would like them. Do you understand that, please? Yes, that's fine. Because she just comes in with so much love. And thank you for sorting the family out. So I know when she passed, there was things that you would have done, well, obviously around the family. Do you understand that? Just helped out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying major things, but... Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like took on the whole family, nothing like that, but it's just little things that you would have done your part, because she just wants to thank you for that. And I know very much she's fine now. So obviously the spirit's perfect. She stands smiling at me. And I also know very much that people talk to her when they go to sleep at night, because it's like, are you okay? Do you do that, please? And do you call her sis?
Yeah.
Because I want sis. She listens to you, not sister. Are you okay, sis? And it's giving you the signs. Tell her I gave you the feathers. You understand that?
She gave me the feathers.
Like from spirits. Okay, someone she's... Okay, I know, but she's saying, tell her I gave her the feathers. And I also feel very much she showed me a robin as well, so there's some significance there. Do you understand that? I know people say robins appear and going, something about the feathers and the robin, but she's often around you. Who had the gold, like a Krugerrang or something in a necklace, please? Do you understand that? Like a coin in a...
No.
Okay, she shows... I will give it, I can't... Something about a necklace with a gold Krugerrang. Do you understand that, sir? It's like a gold... I'll leave it as a gold coin necklace. It's something round anyway. I'll interpret it as a coin, but there's something about that. But you know what? Since she's been gone, there's been loads of tributes about her. Does that make sense? And it's like being write-ups and things. I don't know what she refers to, but do you understand what she refers to? Lovely. Because she just talks about that. And I know she often comes in around your house thoughts as well. There. And I don't know if I'm still with you, but I don't know if it's her. Have you got something belonging to a lady in your purse? Be it a small item or something? Then...
Not in the purse I've got with me.
Not in the purse you've got with me, but at home?
Yeah, at home. Yeah.
Would that be mum's?
No, I haven't.
But would you understand? You have. That's fine.
She's got...
Then I'll leave. I've got someone. I know what's happening. Okay. Because I've got two. I know what's happening. That's okay. But yeah, please, your sister, I'll go back. Could you understand the gold coin as well?
I've got a gold coin.
Oh, you've got the gold coin?
Yeah.
I couldn't see that unless it's down tucked. It's down tucked down into her blouse, so I'll take the gold coin back. I know what's happened. Sorry, it's my fault. Someone's coming. I'll refer back to the beginning. Like you say, take your sister. She's very much around you. I know the yellow flowers are yours. and I feel very much that she just wants to let you know she's often around you. There must have been an incident with a paving slab as well where someone tripped and... Do you know the even paving slabs?
Probably, yeah.
I know it happens quite a lot around, you know, our area as well as this area, but something about someone tripped and they never broke their ankle, but they literally went and burned, because she talks about that. But again, you did everything you can, and I just know I'm fine in the world of spirit there. Would you understand the dove card as well? Or the two birds, like birds of peace on there?
Probably had a card like that.
You understand it? Yeah, like a sympathy card, but it's got like two birds of peace or two doves. And it looks like a pale blue background, how I see it in my mind. But you're shaking your head, that's fine, if you can understand it, because that's what she shows me. I know that was given to her after she had passed, because I see it on a mantelpiece or something. So it's just two birds facing each other, flying upwards like doves. But if it makes sense to you, that's fine, because she just acknowledges that. But again, often around you, I know someone dreams of her, or she's been in someone's dreams, because she keeps saying that. I'm trying to get through to you with my dreams. I know you haven't got her clothes, have you? But I do feel there was items of clothing left.
There are items of clothing of hers that I have, yeah.
You have, okay, because she talks about the items of clothing that are still left on the airplane. And I know people got like tops, jumpers. I can see items folded up. So she makes reference here of these items being folded up and put away, obviously, for that people got that. And obviously they... So I didn't see him in any particular person. I just see him in the, you know, in the wardrobe or the drawer. Again, she just knows that as well. So again, I'm going to say take her love. I don't know if Pat always comes into my link, which I love. No, it's not sorry. It's brilliant because I love our blending. So
Okay. Can you understand that she's talking to me about, she remembers the times when you had coffee together, meeting up, and there's always that cake. She's talking about when she was here, your hair was a lot shorter. Okay, and sorry, she does prefer it shorter, so you know she gives her opinion. All right. She's talking about, she said no more tears now because you still get the tears, do you understand? She's telling you to stop it because she's fine as she is. And I know you do feel her around because she's kind of patting me on the shoulder, do you understand? And I feel you feel that as well. All right. And I know in your home, she's taking me to your home and there is a big picture somewhere, but it is not straight. All right. She wants to straighten it. All right. So it's like you need to kind of, catch up with things. All right. And she's talking to me that she said she knew. Do you understand? She told a little white fib. She's telling me that she wasn't honest at the end. She didn't say how bad it was.
No, I don't think she did.
She didn't want anybody. She want people to feel sorry for her. And she's telling me that she knows. Before you went to see her, you cried a lot, but you also said to yourself, right, you've got to act normal, got to have a straight face, got to smile, got to not get too upset. So she knows that 100% now, because she's telling me now, you can't tell any white fibs. She knows how you're acting and she knows exactly how you feel. All right? In front of your fireplace, is there a rug that keeps moving?
No.
Can you understand a rug? Was this her place?
She did used to have it.
Okay, I know it ignored, it just like moved. But she's talking about two children. Do you understand what she means? So 2 children in the family. She's given me 2 children, like together. So that's links in the family. But she wants to send love to them at the moment because they need it. Does that make sense? And you feel your hair being touched. And it's usually in the evening. And this is her. She's talking about you have seen like shadows. But this is her trying to prove to you that she's around. She's sending you so much love and so many hugs. I get emotional because you get emotional. But she is proud of what you have done. And just keep going, all right? You are clumsy-footed. That's why she brought up the slab, because you're the one that falls over. But she thinks it's funny. You know she would laugh out loud. Yeah.
When someone trips you, you're all right, yeah. You laugh. I think we all do that.
So she has been around you to try and help you, but she just, she's got a wicked sense of humour she's on about. But that's how she acted all the time. She doesn't like goodbyes. She would never ever say goodbye. That's just not her. So far as she's concerned, she's still around. She's still had that great big smile on her face. And was there something with her hair that her hair didn't kind of go the right direction when she had it? Was there something about her changing kind of parting or something wrong with her parting? Okay.
So yes,
okay, she's just making it clear because her hair now, which was very important to her, is actually. Do you understand what she means? It's back to normal. So she's letting you know her hair is back to normal now. But she's saying to me, it's a bit lighter. Do you understand? A bit more yellow. Okay. But she's sending you both so much love, okay, and just wants to say thank you.
Oh, lovely. Nice message. So I'm going to, is that okay to come back to you, Mum? Because I know that what I was receiving there, because, would you understand your sister being older than the other sister, though? I say she was mid-50s. Was your sister a bit older than that?
My sisters are alive still.
Who's the lady then?
My mum.
Okay, sorry, then forgive me, but you understand this. I know you showed me this. This is something to do with Mum or something.
No, what I've got in my bag is.
That's fine. I'm just trying to get back what she's saying. I'll just bring her back in because I do feel. And will you understand where someone a red rose in like a vase, a single red rose, and you do that for Mum?
We did.
That's fine because she tells me you've done that, and it's not like a whole bouquet. It's just like a single rose. I'm just trying to pull her back in on that vibe because she was waiting patiently because I know. I mean, she made again to this, so this means something. Obviously it's yours. The gold thing.
The brooch.
Yes, the brooch. You understand that? That's fine. That you've got, that you carry with you.
Only just, because she's only just passed.
Oh, okay, that's fine, because she talks. I said to the lady, not in your purse, there's something, this lady has got a brooch in her bag, so again, we just split and just came in at the end, and that's Mum's brooch.
Yeah.
That's fine, because I know very much, again, she just wants to let you know she's there. Whilst you were there somewhere, there was two birds sat on a branch or something, and they were like chirping, or two robins, does that make sense? You were outside, obviously, and something was there, and you looked up, and there was like two birds just sat there.
Not that I can recall.
That's fine. She just makes. Again, I'm seeing this picture going on. I'll try that.
She probably has out of her window.
Out of her window, there's a tree.
There was.
Yeah, there's a tree in there, and there's just a branch, and like, do you know, I don't know if you know, there was two birds. She makes reference that used to sit there, and she used to watch that there. She knows you've got her brooch, I'll say brooch, whatever it is that you've got there, because I just know that you kept that. But you know what? She's saying to me, it's like it's not have to be it's the personal things rather than material. Do you understand that? It's like, I'm not saying she had loads of gold or loads of wealth, but what I say is like, to you, it's their personal attachment things. Because I do feel there was a kind of sorting out of what I want for you. But it wasn't all about the gold and the silver, it was about the attachments. Does that make sense? Because she was watching you go through this box, jewellery box. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it's about 1.5 foot long?
Yeah.
Excellent, that's the one I want, because I know as you were looking through that box, you were picking up pieces of jewellery, and she makes reference there, you were like, oh, I like that, I could wear that, but it wasn't about, oh, that's worth loads. And she just read your thoughts, and she said she thanks you for that. But she just knows the thoughts were there. And I feel very much, are you going to plant a little bush for her, please?
Yeah.
Do you understand? And
Yeah, I'm her granddaughter.
you're a granddaughter, so there's going to be a little one placed.
We are going up, once she's been, her bit's done, me and my sister are going up to do our own bit for her.
Yes, and you're going to put a little bush in,
Here we
please.
are.
Because she makes reference to a little bush going in, and I know it's not going to grow like massively.
No.
I just feel it's what I call a shrub, or do you
It's just going to
understand?
be something to put there.
That's
To
fine.
memorise
Is
that.
this not where her ashes are, though?
Yeah, it is going to be.
That's fine, because, okay, I'll get that one. Because I know where it is. Obviously, it's outside, there's greenery. There's a little path just there as well.
I don't know, I've not been there.
Oh, you haven't been there?
No, I haven't been
No.
there. Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, Mum knows.
She's talking about this.
She's not
She's not
cremated.
buried yet.
Oh, she's not cremated yet? Oh.
Tomorrow.
Oh, wow, because, you know, she'd be there. But I'm just saying, where you're putting this thing, she shows me there's a little path, and it winds.
Yeah, there is.
Is that where it is?
That's where Grandad is.
Oh, excellent. I like things like that, because people accuse us of mind reading.
I don't know.
If we can mind read, it'd be good.
That's where me and my sister are going.
I just know where these ashes are going to go. There's a little winding path. This is
Well,
what
we're putting, that's what we're going to do, me and my
But
sister.
she's just being thingy bobby, and she's saying to me, make sure it's a nice sunny day when you do it.
I will be, because we're going for a big picnic.
That's what I want. She's saying to me, don't rush it, make sure it's a nice sunny day, because what she wants is a celebration of life. That's what I want, thank you, because she just talks about that. She also references a card here, which has got words on it, and it's something about, I don't know, you are the love of my life, or a rose, or something. You understand, a little poem.
I actually done a bit of a rude thing, didn't Not really, it wasn't.
But you understand-
I posted it through her door.
But you understand, like a postcard.
It was a birthday card.
That's fine, but you understand,
Yeah,
you know.
I did.
Okay, with the words on it, then I know
she weren't happy.
No, okay. But there's something else that I feel as well, with I don't know, words on it as well. But she just knows that she would be there, obviously tomorrow with you, standing with you. And the funny thing was, I know we say about psychic photos, but if someone took a photo, it wouldn't surprise me if someone don't get a shadow on their shoulder. I know it's not an ideal place, obviously, to take photos, but I'm just getting that impression. I can feel this energy around my shoulder. It's like I will be there. And I feel very much there. What's all the buttons?
Oh, she used to collect buttons.
Oh my God, she just tipped a whole button. She just emptied a whole tin and just covered this floor in buttons. And she had buttons from navy suits and brass buttons. Do you understand? They weren't just clothing buttons, they were blue. Oh, I just see the whole lot laid out. And I just know if I tip this up, it would cover like 3 foot in front of me of buttons. But, something about her teeth.
Oh, God, yeah.
Did you not put them in?
Yeah, we did. We did.
You struggled to get them in, didn't you?
We just put them in the mouth. We put them in a coffin.
You put them in a coffin, you couldn't get them in the mouth,
No,
could you?
no.
I know, she knows. She knows. All of a sudden, I just saw a picture of this woman going, but not in spirit, because obviously they're perfect. She's got her teeth back, but she knows that her jaw shrunk and you couldn't get the teeth, because her teeth spent more times on the bedside cabinet than what they did. She's saying to me they spent more time in tissue than they did in my mouth. But it was quite funny at the end, you know, because it's like Donald Duck or Daffy Duck. You understand that? And she just laughs about that. But I know...
It's because Dad was Donald, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, Dad was Donald, that's fine. But that could be, proof, because she's just saying Daffy Donald Duck, and I know there's a reference there somewhere. But I just know these teeth never went in at the end there. But I know she's standing lovely. And I'm not being rude, but she's coming through really slim and lovely.
At the end, she was really thin.
But not about looking gorgeous, she's in her younger days. That's what I want. Because I've got this lady here, to me, she looks like a film star. She had dark hair at one point, and you must have a photo of her when she was at least 20 odd. She stood outside on her own, and she looked stunning. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
And it's a matching skirt and top.
Yeah.
You know the picture I mean? Because as I look at this photo she shows me, she said, remember me like that, I look good. And that's how she's gone back to in the spirit world. She's not like, I gotcha. She's not like she was, and I'll just say that. But she's fine now. And I know this photo's there, and also, is there grandchildren, please?
Oh, hundreds.
Because what someone's going to do a picture with all the grandchildren, and they're going to put her in there. It's been done, excellent, because she talks about being superimposed or something like that.
Yeah.
With the grandchildren.
There's hundreds of something
There's about
grandchildren.
105 of us.
And she's been put in the picture, added to it or something. You understand? Because she makes reference here of being added to the picture. Like, I don't think it was actually taken with them all there. It was added, superimposed into it. That's what I want, because again, she was watching you do this when this photo got superimposed, and she loves it. And I know that's going to go in a frame, if it hasn't already, and it's going to be displayed, because she just talks about that. She comes in with so much, like I say, she's fine, she's happy. Have a good, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Have a good day, that's what she said, have a good day tomorrow. Not obviously the best you can, but like tears of joy, tears of happiness, and just know that. Did you keep one of her scarves, please?
Yeah, I did.
You've got to keep one of her like dark ruby scarves.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
It's fine. I know you've got a dark ruby scarf for her because she just places it around my neck. So again, I know that she just wants to say, that's how close I am to you. She's never going to be far away. Is there a Ronald, please?
Yes.
In spirit?
No, that's my cousin. He's one of the pallbearers, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He lived with us.
That's fine, because she's talking about Ronald, so I know if Ronald's going to be one of the pallbearers, and he will have a tough day. Do you understand that? He's trying to put on a brave face, but he will have a tough day, she's saying, Ronald, because I just feel he hides a lot of emotion. Do you understand that? Because she just said to me, he would have a very tough day, but bless him. But he'll be fine, obviously, but she's just saying, I'll be there with you, not there. And I know this as well. Incidentally, watch if something don't go off. Not at the funeral, what are you talking about? Is there a musical box or anything like that can play a tune? Like a bow? Watch if something don't go off. Not at the funeral. What she's doing is making a tune appear out of nowhere. So it could be like a doorbell or a phone come on or a chime. Just be aware she's trying to do that.
Was you didn't that happen to you? When you was indoors, you said something went off in Nan's flat.
Yeah, it did, yeah. That
Do you
was
understand?
in her flat, yeah. That
After
was,
she gone?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. Her knitting
Yeah.
needles were clicking away.
Something went off like music. That's fine, because I'm seeing, it's like weird. I'm trying to get what she's showing me. This is not the tap, no, this is something else. Like something went off, or you could hear something after I'd gone. Because I'd see, I don't know, it's like I can hear music. Well, I say music, something going off.
Yeah, it was definitely knitting needles.
That's fine. Like a click, click, that's fine, because it's after she'd gone. She says that was me. And I know she just wants to validate that. And it's like I haven't gone far. I am in the spirit world, don't worry, I'm there, but I'm also making a chance to come and say hello for you this evening. There. And thank you for doing my hair. Do you understand? Someone permed her hair or done it nice, and she's saying thank you for doing my hair because I look lovely. Not as lovely as the photo when I was young, she's telling me. But you understand that someone done her hair. Yeah, that's fine, because she just says that as well. And someone placed a rose in the coffin as well, please.
Probably
That was
could have
probably one
happened
of the-
today.
Down the side of
They
her.
went to
Went to
visit.
see her today,
Okay,
so-
well, if you see her, I don't know if you still see her in state, but someone placed like a a rose down one of the sides.
Yeah, probably one of the grandchildren.
That's fine, because I just know she talks about that. Well, she's coming in with so much love. She's so much around you. And you know what? Some things are meant to be. And tonight, I think you came to hear from her, if you could. Obviously, you did demand. Because I just
put a thing in my bag.
That's why you got a thing in the bag, because that's what I feel. Because she's saying, I'm here for you. And I just know that I really feel the thoughts went out this afternoon to her just to come in. And she wants to give you all that and saying, I'm here. And it's like my transition was just so smooth.
It was.
You just held my hand and I went.
Wow, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You just held my hand. Oh, God. I went to sleep and I crossed. Made me emotional. But you understand that. Bless. And she's fine now. And she said, I woke up on the other side. I know there's loads meeting her in the spirit world. There's a family around her. I can't see them all, but I just know there's a good crowd. So straight away, she has met everyone that she could have done. And again, I'm just going to bless her. Yeah, I know that we say rise above the emotion, but sometimes it's hard, you know, because she's such a lovely soul. But she's fine. It's important that you know that she's made it okay. And she's back to that photo that will be displayed, she's telling me. So she wants that out.
It's probably on display tomorrow.
Yeah, but she wants that photo out. She's saying, keep it out, because I love that. And that's how I've gone back to, not at the end. And she's blowing you kisses. She can go on. I know we're sort of caught in a night of demonstration, but I could really go on with her. But obviously I'm trying to let Pat go because I know the time, Okay, and I'll leave it there. Bless her.
Sounds
Thank
very
you.
weird what I'm going to say. Can you take a budgie? Either she had a budgie or something like that. It's a blue budgie.
Yeah.
I've got it flying around the room. Okay. And she's talking about everything of mine now is in a suitcase.
Oh.
Do you understand? It's like there's not much left, isn't it? All right. She was a very proud lady of the whole family, but she knew exactly what everybody was up to. So she's still going to be knowing what everybody's getting up to. She's telling you off. She said, now you can look after yourself because you kept an eye on her. So now you need somebody to look after you. Somebody needs to make a fuss of you. Can you take a holiday in caravans, but more than one caravan, like a row of caravans?
Yeah.
You know, like, there's quite a few.
Yeah, we used to.
But she's talking about that were the days. She loved it so much, and that's what she's doing at the moment. She wants to go places where she hasn't
Picture
been.
of her today, because I used to have a caravan on Hailing.
Yeah.
Of her sitting in my garden
Oh,
in the
wow.
caravan
Oh, there you
with the
go.
roses all round her.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. But this is what she's showing me as that she's determined to go off and go and see all the sites, okay? And she's saying that memories are important, but this is what you've been thinking of recently. Can you understand that open a low cupboard and there's loads of photographs
Oh
inside?
gosh, yeah.
But there's piles,
Yeah.
okay? And this goes back to generations, it goes back generations. But she doesn't want them thrown away.
No,
They've got to be evenly done, okay? But also she wants them recorded in some way or put in a folder. Do you understand what she means? Because she wants history to be, either somebody's going to look up family history. Do you understand what she's talking
They do,
about?
yeah.
So they can actually link all the photographs so it can be passed down. All right? Can you understand her sister is already in spirit?
No, her brothers.
Her brother. Was there a Lady Luck, sister, that she was very attached to?
Ollie Pat, yeah.
Okay, very,
Her
very
brother,
close.
sister-in-law.
Yeah, okay. But they were like this, did everything together, okay? But this is the lady that came to help her move over. Because they can, like they would think of the same things at the same time. That's how attached they were. So this is what she's giving me. So you didn't have to worry about her going by herself. All right? There's a photograph beside your bed.
No, not beside
Who's
my
got the
bed.
photograph beside her bed?
It might be beside where she was in
She
her
was,
bed.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. That was like one of the last things she saw. All right, one of the last things she saw. Because I know she's talking about when she passed, she didn't like lying on her side. They left her on her side, do you understand? And she hated it.
Yeah, she did
And she
hate it
couldn't
as
talk
well.
very well.
She couldn't at
So
all.
if, oh no. She's on about if she could talk, she would have given them
Oh, she did.
a bit of mouth.
Oh, she did. When she could talk, yeah.
Sorry.
She never used to swear, but boy, could she swear at the end.
Oh yeah. She didn't like, and this is really funny, she's talking about she didn't like being fiddled with, and that's how she's putting it. By doctors and everything, she didn't want to be fiddled with, she just wanted to be left alone. But she's sending you lots and lots of love. Some about primroses. Somebody's garden's got primroses.
Oh, mine did have. That's where the photo of her in it as
Okay,
well. Roses.
so she's just sending you lots and lots of, but can you pass it to everybody in the family? Okay. Need to give you number 8. I don't know why she gave me number 8 earlier.
I'm one of 8. There's
Okay.
8 brothers and sisters.
Okay, but take her love and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Pat's just informed me we're going to stop for, what, quarter of an hour, 10 minutes? Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the break. We're going to go on. We're aware that we're going to try to shorten the messages a bit, obviously, as time goes on, to get them through. But I'm just aware of a gentleman here. I know it's someone's husband, that someone's in this room. Has anyone here been married 2 or 3 times, please? And their husbands are in spirit? Yeah, you got one in spirit. Okay, just please, just let me work this out, because I've got this gentleman here, and I know he's been to spirit a few years now. Do you understand this? Yeah. And no? Okay, please listen. I'm sorry, I don't know where I'm going. I'll let the evidence build up. Because he talks about being into spirit a few years now. And I know whoever I want to be with was married previously. Because, okay, please, that's what I said. Because he talks about being married previously. Do you understand that? But, because, would you understand this gentleman having like a heart problem or something like that? Again, my hand goes here, so I know it's to do with... Oh, sorry, you're in front as well. Yeah. Okay, please listen, because... I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I was totally oblivious. I was looking at the lady behind. There, because this gentleman talks about a heart condition, a heart problem that took him over. Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay, so, no, you sound... No heart condition. Okay, well, again, it's just the way I don't know who I'll just carry on with this. Because, would this be your second husband, please? Yeah. That's what I want. He keeps saying, I'm a second husband, I died with a heart condition. Yeah. And I know very much, and he keeps saying you were married, obviously, second husband, you were married before. This is what he keeps telling me. Do you understand that? Because I just feel very much, when they put their hand here, I know it's to do, with lungs, heart, but that's what he makes me feel there. But would you understand it was coming up to like a significant anniversary before he died? Or there was some major... You can? Yeah. Okay. What have I got? Come on then, what's happening? Because you could take that, okay. Because I feel very much, come on, I'll establish you with something to sort it in a minute, but please, but you understand it was coming up to a major anniversary. I feel it would be like a significant time together.
We were together when he died, but I'm letting date work out.
Okay, so please, I should be trying to find out where I'm with, because I just feel very much, was there something about when he was buried, there was something about moving the grave around? In other words, things got moved around on top of it. Now that's a strange thing to say, that they couldn't get the design right or something like that. Does that make sense?
No, exactly like that. I had a plot, so I had to move some stuff. A plot takes me.
You understand? Okay, that's what I'll definitely. That's what I want. I'm asking something to sort out because he's on about something had to be moved or something. Yeah. He never went in the original place or something. Or had to be moved, that's fine.
Yeah, and also had to move from one area to another.
Okay, that's maybe what he's on about, because I'm not hearing this, I'm seeing it, and it's like about moving the plot or something like that, because I just feel very much there. Because he's often around you, you know that, don't you? Yes. Because I just feel very much he comes in. And sometimes, when you sit down sometimes, do you ever find your head tilts back? Just before you sort of lean back, it sort of goes... It's like it flicks back a bit, because he said he comes in around you and you seem to pull backwards. It's the energy, I feel. Because there's something about lovely crystals and colour with yourself.
Yeah, light story.
That's fine. And there must be a shelf there must be a shelf in your home where I see a pyramid as well, please.
No, I've not got a pyramid.
Then there's something that refracts a lot of light. If it's not a pyramid, it's something what I call crystal or something stone that reflects a lot.
I've got loads.
That's what I want. And I know there's a shelf in your home that would have these things on, because he talks about as he comes in around you, I know I love colour. And again, it's the healing energies, the crystal energies, the angelic energies, that sort of thing. Because he just excuse me, he just lets you know he's around. Whose ankle come up like a balloon, like water retention or something like that? Someone's leg, bottom of the leg, you're saying yes. I might have 2 links. I know that we can't, it's a good cop out but sometimes it can happen I'm trying to get, it does happen, I've seen it, I'll make an excuse. But you understand some of the bottom of the legs swelling up. Oh, yours, okay. Because he talks about this, but then again I thought, okay, come on in. But yours is not the crystals though.
I've got a few crystals.
No, this is quite a lot, do you understand that? Because I do follow with the lady, but please take your legs swelling up. Because he just talks about that, and I know that he's been gone, like I say, a few years now. Yes. This is not what I call a recent passing, because I just know by their energy that I've been the spirit a long time. Now, I can tell by your accent that you come from up country.
I do.
Because I don't know where I'm used to accents, but I just know you're up country. But would you understand that making the choice to come down here?
Absolutely.
Because I feel sometimes a part of me still wants to go back home.
Actually, I'm back home. I'm here on holiday.
Oh! Because I feel what I was going to say, if you didn't already know, then if you're on holiday, that's fine. Because I was going to say a part of you wants, it's like, I'm missing home already.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I don't know what area, where can I ask?
I'm in the west coast of Scotland.
Okay, because it's like you could take the girl out of the area, but you can't take the area out of the girl. Do you understand that?
I'm actually in Glasgow.
Yes, because I just feel like my heart and my roots belong there.
Yes.
And I just want to say that. But going back to your husband, obviously you had some fun times together, because I just feel very much, he was quite a comical gentleman.
Yes.
As he's telling me that despite, again, they come in laughing, despite his illness, I know very much that he tried to make a joke of things.
Yeah.
And he's like, stay positive. Do you understand that? But I know he's just, again, telling me that his body got weak and it just... You looked at him before he went and you said, do you know what? I don't think you told him this, but you said, I hardly recognise you.
Yeah, it took its toll.
Do you understand? On his cheeks.
Absolutely.
Because he's telling me here, he knew that you never told him that,
No,
but in spirit, he knows that now. And he's saying to me, thank you for not telling me because you didn't want to alarm him, or you wouldn't have, no one would say that.
because he was vain. You know,
Yes.
he really wanted anybody to tell him.
That's what I'm saying. He keeps showing me his face, and that's what he's showing me. He's like, look at my face, and his pronounced cheeks, and it's like you looked at him one day and thought, you know what, I can tell, but I would never tell him that. Now you must be wearing a ring still that he got you, please.
I've not got it on.
But you've got one, because I know it's sometimes worn, please, and I know this is a gold ring,
Yes.
because he talks about a gold ring, and I know it's got stones in the ring.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like a row of stones.
Yes.
That's fine, because he talks about this, and I know this ring is still warm within your home, so it's something that you wear now and then. That's okay, because he's just saying that. Thank you for a wonderful send-off. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
I do.
Where was the music played afterwards?
I had a piper. And
That's fine, because he...
I hired a...
That's
I'm
fine.
a very jolly person, so I hired an Irish band.
That's what I want.
Because I knew that's what he'd have wanted.
That's what he would have wanted. He's saying to me, I'm seeing the music being played, and I know it's like a pub band, and I know he's saying thank you for it, because he didn't want none of this solemn rubbish. He never said that. He said worse than, but you understand that? He's going to me in life and in death, and you understand?
Yes.
Very much so. Now, the funny thing is, he tells me that when he passed, you ironed and kept some of his trousers.
I kept quite a bit of stuff.
You actually took it out and ironed it again,
I don't remember doing that.
or re-washing it.
I would have washed it.
That's fine. Because again, I see it going in the washing machine, so it's not only do I keep it, I wash it as well to keep
Wash
it.
everything.
Yeah. Because again, he's just showing me that you took the stuff out, kept it, and then washed it again, put it back, even though he wasn't gonna, you knew he wasn't gonna wear that. But he just lets me know that, and I feel that you must have a very dashing, or you did have a nice black and white photo of him.
Yeah, I've got a lot of photos of them.
That's
yeah,
what-
the black and white one.
The black and white one, you understand, is about maybe 10.
Yeah.
That I know with a white border that you still got of him.
Yes.
I just know, or he's just making reference to that. Because again, this man is so vain. He keeps joking about his fitness, how you look good, his face, and it's funny, they don't lose their sense of humour. But at the same time, he would wind people up, but in a jovial
Yeah.
way. And basically, it's like, how long could I get away with it? Do you understand that? It's like he would tell someone a joke, and if they believed him, he would just wind the rod a little bit more. And then all of a sudden he'd go, he may not have told him, he might walk away. But does that make sense? Because this is what he's telling me, and it's like how far he got away with it, because I feel very much he talks about that. Now, I don't know why, but can you remember the old-fashioned jack-in-the-boxes where you would wind up and they would come out?
Yeah.
Then there must be an incident in your life.
I think I had one when I was young.
That's fine, because there's a gentleman here saying, mention this wind-up jack-in-the-box when it comes out on a spring, and like a tin box and it play. I don't know, but you understand that.
Yeah, you wind it up.
Yeah, that's not your husband. It's another. Could be your dad. There's a gentleman here mentioning this jack-in-the-box, because you love being outside when you were young.
Yeah.
You love being in the garden. You love being in nature.
Yeah.
This gentleman's telling me you just love being out. I know we had dolls, we had stuff, but at the same time, I always put them in prams in the garden. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because it's like I want to leave them out in the sun, the dolls and stuff. And I just know he's mentioning that. Now, okay, sir, there must have been a point where 3 or 4 teeth were kept in a matchbox. When someone lost, the milk teeth, and they say the milk fairies, because you show me a matchbox, and if I open it, I do feel there was like 3 or 4 teeth kept within the cotton wool. And I think that someone would have found that years later when the kids were grown up. He's making reference to that, but again, I'll give it to... Who's Tony as well, please? Okay, let's talk about Tony living. This is not spirit side, because I'm going back, but there's a Tony there. Okay, but again, he just sends you this gentleman, your husband. You know, he was such a character, and but he's glad that you've obviously moved on. But do you understand that? Yes. But again, take his love, and he's fine. Okay, moving on. Have you got something? Yeah. Shorter.
Yeah, shorter.
We got.
You go to the gentleman at the back. Okay. Can you understand grandfather in spirit? Gentleman in blue. Can you understand grandfather in spirit? Okay. Can you understand him telling you to behave yourself? Okay. Because he wants to put you, and it sounds very strange for me saying this, but he wants to put you on the straight and narrow, like you need things to like sort out and get going. All right. Are you the gentleman with the football? Likes to football? Was he the gentleman who liked the football? Because I've got a football around me. Yeah. Sorry?
My brother.
Your brother. Okay. You don't sing, do you?
No.
Okay, but I've got him singing with me. Does that make sense? Or is it your brother that sings or tries to sing?
He may try to, but he can't.
Okay. Because he's just told me he tries to, okay? Is your brother younger than you? Because I've got him slightly lower than you. Is he slightly shorter than you as well?
A couple of years younger than me.
Okay,
Slightly shorter.
okay. But he just said slightly, so he's underlined slightly, so you would understand that. Like he always tries to kind of say he's like taller than you. Okay. Can you understand playing cards with this gentleman?
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to be with you to try and give you the support that you need at the moment. Does that make sense? Because he's telling me you're going like round it in circles with jobs, etc. at the moment, and home life. All right. And here's like, if you stick to one path, it'll be easier. And you understand you've got so many dreams and wishes. He can't deal with all your dreams and wishes. He can only deal with one at a time. Okay, so you understand what he means. Okay. Why is he giving me a very large family? Is there more people in spirit than here? Do you understand what he means? Did he come from a large family? Because he's talking about a large family. I don't know, he's made that very, he said it twice. Just take that.
Overly large.
Sorry?
Not overly large.
Okay, as far as he's concerned, it's a large family compared to the people here. Okay, can you understand changing your car or doing something with your car recently? Okay, but you need to double check. What you've done, you need to double check. Do you understand? And he has got a sense of humour. You've got a wicked sense of humour, he's telling me. You're always telling jokes and joking with people. All right? He just says that kind of lifts everybody's spirits and yours. Can you understand why he's telling you to stop smoking? You need to stop smoking. All right? It's like, I've told you before. All right? And when you write, your writing's quite small. Okay? So, but you need to make, he's like saying, when you're writing, you need to make your writing a bit clearer. So he's like giving you things to do. I don't know whether you want to start your own business, but is this your thoughts in that direction?
I've just started working for myself.
Okay. But he's giving you lots of hope and like getting things organised so you can go in that. He said the worst thing for you is that you don't believe in yourself at times. And he's saying now you have to start doing it. He said, especially with me behind you. Okay, but he's giving you lots and lots of love. Please take his love and hope, because he's wishing that you'll do so well as long as you keep your mind on the straight and narrow. Okay, he's giving you so much love. Why Robert? You take the name Robert. Is it Robbie? Take that for later, because it could be something to do with your business. All right, so lots and lots of love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Quickly at the back, did anyone know a lady that worked in a school kitchen? Or worked in a dining, something like that? Because you do. Yeah. Okay, anyone else? No, I'm sorry, I'm definitely at the back there. It could be, because the reason being, I'm being shown big pots and pans, you know, what I call the big old-fashioned pots, pans, saucers. So it's my way that someone would have been a chef or worked in a kitchen. You could take that over. I know this lady would have done this quite a few years. It's not like a little temporary job. It's what I call, it's like I work my way up. I feel I'm drawn to you, man, but say, please listen, because I know, the thing is, I don't know why, because she keeps making, she could turn her hand to anything, and she's showing me stews and stuff like that. And would you understand where the necklace was kept, but it wasn't a gold or silver one, it was like a, made of, something different. Do you understand that? You do, lovely. Because she talks about the necklace, but it was like, I don't know, it could have been, what they called it, like the sap of a, you understand, don't you? The brown, what I call chunks, whatever it's, well, I don't know what its material is. It's not plastic, but it looks like that. But you understand that being kept after she passed. Because, did you see her just after she passed? Did you go to see her?
No, before she passed.
Before she passed. Do you understand when she said, my hands were very cold? You understand?
Because I was sitting with her
Yes.
before she passed.
And you held her hand and they were freezing. She's saying to me, she held my hands were really cold, which is quite unusual, because normally people get warm, but she said, no, my hands were like ice. So I'm definitely with you, thank you. She just says that. But I know when she passed, or just before, you kissed her on the forehead. Do you understand? And that was your last memories of seeing her alive. Because she just wants to tell you, I know my last memories of seeing you, you got up, you went, you kissed me on the forehead, and it's like, I'll see you later, but you never did because she passed in the night. Do you understand this? Thank you so much, because she's just given you a big hug. Very sorely missed. Someone that's part of your family, obviously, that still loves you to bits, and I just feel very much. Now, did you say it was Mum, please?
Auntie.
Auntie, okay, that's fine. I didn't know if you said, but would you understand where there was the ring, where the stone was missing from the ring?
Yeah, I haven't got it yet.
But you understand, because she talks about the ring was left, but there was like a second stone in was missing, and it was never found. But you know about it. Excellent, that's what I want, because that's the lady I've got. Because this ring's still on the airplane, but obviously I don't think they ever replaced the stone. You know about that. She just comes in and gives you a big hug. And I know very much that she's around. And there's an old song, I don't know who, I used to sing it as a child, Kumbaya, my lord. Someone singing Kumbaya. Does that make sense to you? Don't worry, because I'm hearing it. It's being sung, so it means something. I haven't heard that since I was at school. Do you know? It's amazing what your brain, well, not me, spirit can bring up. But it's something to do with that. I don't know what it means, but she's singing that to you. And I know very much that she, and again, she's telling me she had her religion. She showed me a cross. So I do feel her church or her religion was very important to her. You must know quite a few brothers or family members that have gone over to spirit. Not your brothers, but, men. More men than women. Do you understand? If you count them up, there'd be like a more percentage of men going, because I know she's got like 4 or 5 men here, but only about 3 ladies this side. So in my view, that means more men. She sends you so much love and she's saying I'm fine. Okay? And the funny thing is, someone kept all her lipsticks as well. You don't know this, but when she passed, she had a bag of lipsticks, but they were kept. Like a bag, but she just wants to let you know she's fine, okay? And just send so much love to you. So thank you for working with me. Come on.
One more.
That's okay. Because I know time's going on and it's getting hot.
Okay.
And
I've got a lady with me and she's talking about Winchester, whether she lived in Winchester or somebody here works in Winchester or visits there.
My friend lived in Winchester.
Okay. And she's now in spirit, isn't she? Okay, she's come forward and you did so much for her as an individual. Do you understand what she
Well,
means?
she's like my sister.
Okay. You had so many conversations, do you understand? Even the night before she went.
No.
Somebody had a conversation with her the night before she went. They knew she, as if they sat there and she just didn't say much. Okay? Can you understand, was she unsteady on her legs?
Yes.
Quite as if I need to hold the table to stand up straight, okay? But she wouldn't want help, okay? She wouldn't, if somebody gave her like, the like walking sticks, etc., she would not have that. It's like, I'll have it when I'm later on, but I don't need it now, all right? Can you understand somebody put a note in her coffin or a card or something?
We all did.
Okay, and if there's one card, it's got roses on it in a circle, but that means so much to her, but there's 2 kisses inside.
Yeah.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
Thank you. And she said that our friendship goes back years, but it will never fade. I know you know she's around. Have you got a clock that's like very, very slow?
Yes, because I'll change the battery.
Okay, but she's wanting you to kind of put it change the battery because it's been like it for a long, long time. And you understand that the second hand is not going. It's just like clicking like this all the time. But it's irritating her. Do you understand? Is this the bedroom? Okay, in the bedroom. Okay, is that on the left-hand side of you? When you're lying in bed, is it on the left-hand side of you?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know she visits you. All right. So, is there something about a rug or something on the floor, or do you keep tripping over the quilt on the corner?
No.
Okay, can you just be careful where you go, all right? And she's talking about you like complete darkness when you're asleep.
Yeah.
Complete, no lights, etc. Complete darkness. She's complaining because she doesn't like the dark. Do you understand? Yeah. Can you leave a light on for her? She's being fussy. She's just trying to let you know that that's how she slept, all right? And I know there were so many people that turned up at her funeral, and that was a complete shock to her, all right? You've always wondered how she was treated when she passed.
Yeah.
And it's as if, like, did they care for her? Did they look after her? She's just letting you know she's got a lovely sense of humour because she's laughing out loud, so she has got a loud laugh, all right? She's letting me know when they washed her down, she was looking down thinking, what on earth are you doing? Because they were talking to her by her name and like talking as if she was still here. And she said, what idiots, I'm dead. Do you know what I mean? This is how she would react, okay? But she's just letting you know that she's fine. She didn't care. I'm dead and gone. It doesn't matter, all right? But she's talking about the love between both of you is so important, all right? Why is she giving me blackcurrant juice? I don't know why. She's giving me a glass of blackcurrant juice. Is that all you drink?
No.
But you understand what she's on about? She used to drink blackcurrant drink. Okay. She just offered me one. All right. So I know she was like that. And you understand why saying that people thought she was nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And did somebody take a cutting of her hair?
A daughter.
Okay. And she wants to send lots of love to her daughter. And is there distance between her or living distance?
Yeah.
Okay. And she realises why sometimes they didn't get on. All right. But there's a lot of regret on her behalf.
Yeah.
So can you please pass on a message to say that she's apologising and she's sorry because there was harsh words said. All right. I know at the end you couldn't speak very clearly because I'm trying to get my words out. All right. Can you understand somebody with a scar here? Whether it's a fall or something, but somebody's got a scar on their forehead. And she's making that very clear. It makes sense?
Yeah.
Good. She just wants you to pass on her love. And please stop worrying about the people around you. Because you are the biggest warrior. And you can understand her saying you're wasting your energy. And I don't know what she means by that, but that's for you to take. All right? You feel your hair being pulled.
Yes, sometimes, yes.
It's just her letting you know. And she's talking about you sit in the wrong position to watch television.
Oh.
Do you understand getting your neck kind of twisted? Okay. But she's telling you to kind of put your feet up as well. Because you don't do it. All right. She's sending you so much love.
Thank you.
All right. And I know the top you were wearing, you were not going to wear.
No, I wasn't.
All right. She liked the other one.
Yeah, but the same top.
Okay, but you understand what she means. She likes the other one better. All right. Lots and lots of love. Okay. Something about a lost earring. Recent.
I've always lived in the area.
Okay. Just her way of like you need to look at the back of the cupboard where you keep your jewelry's on a top of a tall cupboard.
It's all over the place.
Okay. But you need to kind of look behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Sending you so much love. You hear whispering.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's her. Okay? So she's just sending you lots and lots of love and just want to say a big thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and for the roses you sent.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your love and energy. Thank
Thank you.
you very much.